Every now and then, a new gadget is launched in marketing, creating hype between the buyers. Be it cameras, smartphones, tablets, drones, or projectors. Everyone is just busy making the most advanced product, while the buyers are ready to throw in their stash of money to get the best products on the market. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. This channel is about reviewing the gadgets available in the market. And in today's video, we'll be talking about the smartphone launches in 2022. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we'll be discussing two smartphones that came out earlier this year by the two most amazing brands. Number one is the iPhone SE, and number two is the OPPO Reno 8 Pro. So, let's start off with the iPhone SE first. Even though Apple products are famous for their insane prices, the company nonetheless gives its customers a lot of consideration. For everyone who couldn't purchase the original version, the iPhone SE has been a lifeline. Apple has yet again developed the SE 2022 version for iPhone lovers. In terms of design, this phone is thought to be comparable to the iPhone 8. It also has improved software, a powerful chip, the same old cameras with high photo quality, and lots more. Let's see more about the phone in detail. Talking about the product design first. So, this phone comes with a weight of 5.09 ounces, whereas it measures 5.45 by 2.85 by 0.29 inches, which makes it a small and handy device. So, if you want compact phones, then this will definitely suit your requirements. The display, however, is much like the display of the iPhone 8 in terms of size and design. Also, a very important thing to notice is that this version does not come with a Face ID. Instead, you'll find a Touch ID button. The bezels around the display take up a lot of space, but the good thing is that it's water resistant and made up of carbon-free aluminium that has been used for the first time ever in Apple products. You'll find a variety of colours, which includes this amazing midnight blue that changes to light blue in the sunlight. Then we have a beautiful red and starlight. To be honest, this is one of the worst displays of any newly launched smartphone, considering the size of 4.7 inches. And it's not just about the size. The technology it uses for the display is very similar to the older LCD. Users have been looking forward to an OLED panel but found this low-quality display, which is not even Full HD and is quite dark. The refresh rate is also just 60 Hz. Another major issue that we see with the display is the size of the screen. It is not that big enough, and half of the screen is taken up by the keyboard when you're typing. With a satisfactory display, the audio on the other hand is quite better. You'll see the stereo speakers in it, which is quite rare for a phone at this price. And if you know anything about the stereo speaker, you'll know that they're quite powerful and have clear sound. The processor is one of the best things about this phone. A processor that is this fast is quite difficult to find in any mid-range phone. So iPhone SE's processor is one of its kind in the market right now under its price range. Other than that, the chip used is the same one that Apple has used in the iPhone 13, which is a Bionic chip, making the iPhone SE a powerful one, with the exception of lower RAM. Okay, so talking about battery. We all know that there's not a lot of change in the past 2-year releases. But this time, Apple has claimed to have an increasingly better life of 2 hours. The last model we saw hardly went a day with a single charge, so let's see if this one lasts a whole day or not. So basically it has a better battery life with up to 20-watt charging speed and wireless support for chargers. Moving on to the camera, which is quite an important feature for most people. There is one basic rear camera and one front camera. But don't be disappointed, as both these cameras are said to deliver a detailed, sharp image. The rear camera comes with a 12 megapixel resolution, while the front camera has a resolution of 7 megapixels, which is enough, I think. Coming on to the price of this phone. This phone is available at different prices depending on storage. You can purchase it directly from Apple or through major retailers such as Amazon. If you're looking to buy a 64 gig storage one, you can get it for $429, while 128 gig will cost $479 and 256 gig will cost $579, solely dependent upon your choice. Okay, now moving on to the OPPO Reno 8 Pro, one of the amazing launches of 2022. OPPO has been focusing on developing phones that are based on cutting-edge technologies. And this OPPO Reno 8 has been formed with the same perspective. Here's why the customers are so satisfied with this model. Well, there are a lot of good things here. we have Reno 8, Reno 8 Lite, Reno 8 Pro, and Reno 8 Pro Plus, all introducing a range of features. So let's see what the hype is all about. Okay, so the first thing, the OPPO Reno 8 Pro's 6.62-inch AMOLED display has 120Hz refresh rate, HDR10 Plus compatibility, and a maximum brightness of 800 nits. So basically, the display is faster and quite effective, making an amazing gaming experience for you if you're a game lover. Other than that, you'll witness an excellent AMOLED display, so you don't have to bear with touch lags. And also, it uses Gorilla Glass, which shields the display. And the big screen measuring a 29 aspect ratio will give you an amazing watching experience. So for many people, the design matters a lot. They feel like the phone looks good in the hand, not compromising the comfort of carrying it. And when it comes to design, OPPO is quite innovative. A polycarbonate frame protects the 188-gram Reno 8 Pro, making it lighter. But don't be concerned, the back is made of glass. A good camera bulge is there, resembling the OnePlus 10R. Because of optical sensors, it has a fingerprint scanner with a fairly nice speed. It uses nano SIMs, and you'll find 2 SIM slots in there. The performance is excellent thanks to MediaTek Dimensity 1300, the newest chip. Additionally, you'll find the cooling system as well, which will also enhance your gaming experience. And lastly, the robust ARM Mali G77 MC9 GPU is used in this model. One of the biggest issues for many users is storage. There are 2 memory and 2 storage options for OPPO Reno 8 Pro users. One is the 128GB with 8GB of RAM, and the other is the 256GB with 12GB of RAM. Furthermore, with the new MediaTek Dimensity 1300, performance will be much smoother. It also uses an LPDDR4X RAM with a memory speed of 4266 MHz. We can also see one of the fastest UFS 3.1 in this model, so you won't have to worry about the delay while loading the apps late. There is no SD card support, but because a 256GB version is offered, this is not a major issue. The software it uses is Android 12. There is a new custom ROM that is well optimized and features new eye-catching animations and wallpapers. Touch latency, camera app improvements, new layouts, a better dark mode, and new gaming turbo engine are just a few of the problems that ColorOS 12.1 will fix for you. An 80-watt charger is included with the OPPO Reno 8 Pro. Amazingly, it can be fully charged in just 40 minutes. It is also possible to charge it wirelessly. The good news is that due to the high charging rates, the 4500 mAh battery may last up to 6 hours on a 15-minute charge. There are 3 cameras at the back. The main camera is of great quality, which is a 50 megapixel, giving it an image resolution of 8700 by 5800. You can record 4K video at 30 frames per second and 1080 video quality. The 3 lenses are 50 megapixel, 8 megapixel, and 2 megapixel. It also has a dual LED flash. The selfie camera is good with 32 megapixels and features panorama and HD. You can record 1080 at 30 frames per second quality video with the selfie camera, which is quite good. The Wi-Fi 6 that the OPPO Reno 8 Pro offers is faster, more effective, and has reduced latency than Wi-Fi 5. Bluetooth version 5.2 is therefore also supported. In addition, this version is quicker and more effective than version 5.1. Given the 120 watts of fast wire charging, which calls for more bandwidth, the fact that it supports USB Type-C Gen 2.0 makes sense. Additionally, it supports NFC. Coming on to the audio, you'll get the stereo speakers on the OPPO Reno 8 Pro. The sound quality is very good with a nice amount of bass. No 3.5mm headphone jack is present, which is neither good nor bad. OPPO has introduced 3 colours for Reno 8 Pro: black, silver and mint. The expected price of this phone is $599. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. Let us know what you think of both these phones in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel to stay updated for more reviews coming up. Adios!